to this set of videos. In this set of videos, what we're wanting to do is, this isn't to make a complete thought, but kind of get the process thinking about some answers to some questions that some unbelievers might have coming towards us. These are meant to not fully answer the question, but kind of build upon one another as we slowly add to this to be able to get a better, complete picture of what is happening. But we want to keep them short and precise, or concise, to be able to get the information across the best we can. So, what's today's question that we're going to try to be answering? And we're going to be looking at this idea of, why is there evil? So the unbeliever, the mindset is kind of set up like this. There's this claim that there's this all-loving, all-powerful God. And when we look out into the world, we see evil. Therefore, God must not be all-loving, because an all-loving God wouldn't allow evil to happen to people, bad things to happen. Or God isn't all-powerful, because He's not capable of stopping this evil. So that's kind of the chain of reasoning that goes through their mind in thinking through the process of things. And the reason that they feel that there's an issue here is because they feel like an all-knowing, all-powerful, all-loving God would eliminate all evil. Because the idea is, well, wouldn't the needy have shelter? Shouldn't we expect that to happen? Shouldn't the injured find healing? Shouldn't the hungry be fed? And so, since those things aren't happening, God must not be all-loving, or He must not be all-powerful. Now here's the problem with that line of thinking, though. It's assuming, or it's taking the opinion that an all-powerful, all-loving God would eliminate all evil. And that's not what the biblical God says of who He is. And there's a reason why He says He doesn't do it that way. See, God created people as free creatures. He has the ability to do that. But in creating people as free creatures, He cannot cause, or we could say cannot determine, or we could say He doesn't destine people to do the right thing. Because if He did, then they're really not free. Let me illustrate this with a little toy that I have here. I can push the button on this toy, and it's going to say this.
I love you, Corbin.
Now, was this toy free in saying to Corbin that it loves him? No, right? It's programmed to do that. It's wired to do that. So this doll doesn't have a choice. It has to tell Corbin it loves him. And God didn't create humanity to be that way, where we're forced to have to love Him, right? He created us free to be able to choose. Now, we don't get the choice of whether we obey His rules or not, but we have the choice of whether we love Him and whether we want to spend eternity with Him. So, if God determined us or destined us to do the right thing, then we never really were free to make that choice to begin with. So, to create creatures capable of moral good, they also have to have the capability of moral evil. Now, we could say more about this topic right now, but for now, let's just leave it at that.